Good day, students. Today we're going to look at another solution in the series of videos for Math 1025. This is in book 1. You can see it's practice on page 37, and we're talking about greatest common factor. Greatest common factor. So let's see how we do these problems. We're asked to find the greatest or largest common factor between the three sets of numbers. Now we have 40, 36, and 16. The way I like to do these is do a factor list, okay, for each one. Now, doing factor lists right from the top of your head for some people might be a bit difficult. So factor pairs is probably the easiest way to do it. Start with 1, and 1 times 40 obviously would be equal to 40. Then try the next number, 2. 2 times 40, or 2 times 20, isn't it? Will give you, right? So just keep going like that. 3 next. No, 3 doesn't go into 40. So, right, we'll get that, rid of that one. 3 is not a factor. What's the next factor? Try the next number, 4. Yes, 4 works. 4 times 10. Try 5. 5 times 8. So 5 works as well, right? Try the next number, 6. Now 6 sevens are 40. No, 6 doesn't work. Try 7. 7 doesn't work. Try 8. Oh, 8 times 5. Well, look, we already have that pair. So now you're starting to repeat. And once you repeat, you're done. No, so that's no good. Alright, so we've done our complete factor pairs. So then we just list them in order from lowest to highest. So let's go back up and list our factors. For 40, the factors are going to be, of course, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, and 40. Okay? So you can see that's not too bad, right? So factor pairs sometimes, or some people do them with prime factorization, but there's other ways to do it. I like factor pairs. So I'm going to do 36 now, and again start with 1 times itself. There are 2 factors. Try 2. 2 times what? 2 times 18. 3 works. 3 times 12. 4 works. 4 times 9. 5, no, 5 doesn't work. 6 times 6. Oh, look. Now, 7, 8, 9 times 4, starting to repeat. Alright, so we're done with our factors. So there's the complete list. Now, you don't need to repeat the 6 twice, even though it's 6 times 6. We just say it's one factor. So the list for 36 would look like this. 1. Now just go down the column and come back this way, right? So, and don't repeat any numbers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now, this is a perfect square because it has an odd number of factors. Just count. Now, this is not part of your problem, but just to let you know that if you have an odd number of factors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this has 9 factors. If you have an odd number of factors, it's a perfect square. Okay, 36 is a perfect square. 16 is next, so let's go to 16. 16, I would start with 1 times 16, then of course 2 times 8. 3 doesn't work. 4 times 4, and that's it. 5, no, that's it. So again, what are the factors? 1, 2, 4, don't repeat it, 8, 16. And again, how many factors? That's 5 factors, right? Odd number of factors, and so that makes 16 a perfect square when you have an odd number of factors. Okay. Now, what is the greatest common factor between all those lists? What is the greatest common factor? Well, 1 is common between every one of them, look. Well, certainly not the greatest. 2 is common, right? 2 is common. Look at 2. also common, but still not the greatest. 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4, so it looks like 4 is common. Okay, let's see if there's any other higher than that. No, that looks like it. Now, we can double check this in our calculator. How do we do that? Well, to find a GCF on the calculator, okay, math, number, and go down to GCD, greatest common denominator, okay, GCD, same thing. Okay, now you can only put in 2 numbers at a time, so I'm going to do 40 and put a comma in between 36. Whoops, 2 brackets there. And it told us it's 4. Now when you got 3 numbers, take that number with the next number, and it's obviously going to be 4, but because you can only enter 2 at a time. So math, number, go across the number, and I think it's number 9 maybe, or yeah, number 9. And again, you do 4, the one number we just got, plus the third number, which was 16, and that'll give you 4 as well. Most times you only need to do 2. So the greatest common factor between 40, 36, and 16 is, right? So the GCF here is equal to 4. So there's an example of greatest common factor. That's it for now. Over and out. The next video I think is going to be on lowest or least common multiple. So have a look at that if you need to.